Hey y'all, how's it going? I'm Joy, and this is a little different, isn't it? I'm gonna play Runescape. I've been playing it off and on for a while now, because my boyfriend, Jonas, has been playing this game for years, off and on, and I could feel that it was becoming Runescape season again, and I don't know anything about the game. So I asked him to teach me how to play it, and that was 6 or 7 months ago, and now I'm, battling bosses on my own. I've leveled up archaeology on my own, and I've been getting into parts of the game that I actually enjoy. And so I figured I would show you guys how to beat the boss of Kerapac, or at least how I battle Kerapac. I am not good at this game. I will readily say that right now. I don't claim to be. I am not an expert. This is not a full-on tutorial. This is just how I personally fight the boss. How do you know? And I'm mainly doing this to show him my strategy, how I do, and show him that I have in fact learned from him. Originally, when I first started facing Kerapac, I would do death spore arrows with my Nox bow because I really like the chance of getting extra like free abilities and ultimates and stuff like that being done, because that has a chance of getting a freebie. So I used to use those, and I would clock in at about 340, 354 on a win. But I remember this one time I was facing Kerapac, and it was horrible actually. I lost like 6 or 7 in a row during this instance, and I went back to his stream and said, you know what, I quit. You face Kerapac on my account for me. I am not doing this. And then he showed me how easy it was, and that honestly, I know what he was going for, but it made me feel bad, right? Because if you can do it with no problems at all, why am I dying to the first phase time and time and time again? And so I went in and I learned, and there was a day that I just didn't feel good, like at all. And so for some reason I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try facing Kerapac. And then I did. And then I won, and now I'm getting a 220 record, personal record for myself. So let me just tell you what I've done. I have the Scripture of Jas. I'm going to activate that, and what that does is it gives you extra time warp, I believe. Personally, I like the Scripture of When the most as a book, but this one is really good for this particular boss, I believe. It's appropriate because that's what he drops. If you haven't gotten that drop, it's like 14 mil or something like that in the Grand Exchange, so... And the pages are freaking cheap as heck. And then you're going to overload. I have this as a just in case, which I should probably do now because I'm draining a prayer like a dumb. And then I have a weapon poison. I'm going to apply that as well. And I have Cinderbanes, Bic arrows, and the works. I have Vampirism Aura for healing, and I have I forgot to bring Vulnerability Bomb. Hang on. Back to Wars. I knew I was forgetting something. I always do this. I'm an idiot. Let me go ahead and turn off Anguish and Soul Split real quick and get my prayer back up and grab some Vulnerability Bombs, because of course I would forget that. There's also Quorm sticks or whatever that you can use as well, that give you, I think, a poison buff or something as well, but quite frankly I always forget to bring those, so I'm not going to do that in this particular instance. You can if you want to, and I might try to do another kill with Death Spore arrows just to see how much better I have gotten, but I highly doubt it's going to go well for me. So let's go ahead and see how this goes, and I'll try to walk you through what I do.
Always you. Why can't you just let it be?
Hi, buddy. Okay, so click on him, Vulnerability Bomb, and then I like to do Darkbow Spec immediately. And then I am going to do Anticipation before he does this, so that I don't get myself stunned. Now I can do Shadow Tendrils to drop my health down a little bit. It does a heck of a lot of damage, though, so we should be fine. And then I'm just going to keep using these a little bit until he does his jumpy jump.
You will break.
I'm not breaking beneath you, buddy. Oop. I know that there is a quest that you can do that will prevent you from getting yourself stomped on, but quite frankly, I would rather just know the mechanic and be good at doing it, rather than do quests that are going to help it go along easier.
I control the threads of time.
Yes, you do. Alright, so here's where we time warp. We're going to time warp, then we're going to death swiftness. And then I'm going to get all of my adrenaline back while I'm in the death swiftness. Anticipation again. Get all of my health back. Shadow tendrils to do extra damage. And then we're just going to keep using our abilities here. If they load and are off cooldown, that'd be helpful. And let's use a dark bow spec, even though it doesn't really do a whole lot in here, it's a lot better. And now I have an echo to worry about as well, but it should be okay. I'm gonna surge this time instead of escape. That's fine. Let me heal real quick, just in case. I'll use another vulnerability bomb, because they last for about a minute, so I should be fine to use another one here. And anticipation. No stun for you. Bombardment. Shadow tendrils. I'm using Soul Split instead of Praying Magic for most of these because I need the extra health, and then at the end I will just Pray Magic and go ham on the damage. But for now, we're okay. Okay, one more jumpy jump. Dive out the way. And here is where we switch over to magic because now he's going to become enraged. And we should be able to just focus on hitting him. Let me go ahead and do this real quick again, just to make sure I'm good. And we should be good to go. Just hit him with a couple abilities, and just keep going. And boom. And I got Royal Dragon Hide for my troubles. But I like you, Kerapac. I don't want you to die. He's actually really fun to face. Now that I know what I'm doing, he's like remarkably fun. And it's kind of wild actually how much things have changed. Like I fight him a lot more than pretty much any other boss. So now what I'm gonna do is test Death Swiftness in the beginning. I don't have any vulnerability bombs, so I want the extra damage right now. So let's see how this goes.
I'll tear right through you.
Anticipation. You tear through nothing and like it. Alright, you can do your jumpy jump. I don't have anything stacked up for this yet.
I will put you in your place.
You can try to. Boop. Boop. And then we're going to dive again. I like going more towards the middle so that I'm set up for my Death Swiftness when I'm able to. And I should be able to kill you here, or at least phase you before lightning walls, which is good. Let me do another one of these.
The time threads have split.
Time warp, Death Swiftness. I don't have the adrenaline for this. There we go. Now I'll do it, and then I'll get a little back.
Right through you.
Anticipation. I like doing this more than walking under him, just because I'm really bad at that. I'm always getting it wrong. I don't know what my timing is, but I always get like pushed out from underneath him. It's really disappointing.
Break beneath me.
Will I though? Will I really? Pop. Oh, well, I do gotta dive though. Zoop.
I can contain all its power.
Rolling away from danger be like.
The time threads have split.
Alright, time warp again, Death Swiftness up.
I'll tear right through
Anticipation. Do-do-do-do. Shadow tendrils. Which is really, really scary to use, to be fair, because it drains your health like crazy, but also ain't even bad though.
You will break beneath me.
Pop. And then we're going to dive out the way again. And I believe this is the final stage where he's going to become enraged. Yep, so we switch prayer over to magic. And I am not going to use Shadow Tendrils because we're at the end of the thing, and I don't want to die. And then, yeah, we should just be good. Just keep on attacking until we're good. I have some procs that will give me a free devotion every now and then, which is nice. But if you died, then I wouldn't be able to fight you again, and you're like my favorite thing to do in the game, buddy. You can't do this. Alright, so anyway, there are 2 battles with him down. I will try to do some with some Death Spore arrows at some point for a comparison. I don't know if I can right now, but I can go try. We head back over to Wars. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Why not? Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna need to overload again, and my weapon poisoning should be okay. Also, I used the bonfire to give myself a bit of a health boost. That is something that I noticed Jonas doing when he was doing his kills here. And Raksha as well, but I don't really know how much that's helping me. All I know is I've seen him do it, and it's like, you know what? If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. So I will do it.
No, always you. Why can't you just let it be, World Guardian?
Alright, overload while I'm here, because I was a dummy and didn't do it early.
I'll tear right through.
Still gonna anticipate. I'm not getting any of these free abilities off just yet, but we shall see how it goes.
I will put you in your place.
Zoop. Zoop up. I hit you again. It's not going that well for me. Dive out the way. Yeah, I am not damaging you as much as I should be, like, at all. I had to use a, that's bad. That's really bad. Alright, adrenaline up. Now we'll try to time warp it again. You know, getting a free death swiftness would have been really helpful right there. That would have been nice. But of course, we can't be that lucky. Alright, well, Shadow Tendril wasn't free. Free devotion was nice though.
You will break beneath
I don't want to. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into my death swiftness just so I can get a little bit of an extra boost.
The time threads have split. I'll tear right through you.
No, you won't. I'm anticipating your every move. Yeah, that wasn't a free one either. I really wish I could have a free bit, but I can't.
I will put you in your place.
Okay. Yeah, this is a lot more panicky than when I have the poisoning strategy, so it does just go to show like how good it really is to use god arrows, I guess. God dang, yeah, you are not even close to dying. I might get lightning walls here. Okay, good. We didn't. We almost did. Alright, you're enraged now. I will switch over prayers.
Then I use a greater weapon.
And I didn't get a single free ultimate in this entire time using Death Spore arrows. That is disappointing. And a really, really bad showcase for what they can actually do. Let me just heal again. Also, I didn't use my last vulnerability bomb, which I probably should have done. Alright, I got more Dragonhide and some Hydric Bolt tips, which isn't bad. Those are some decent money, so I will definitely take that. But poisoning strategy is definitely more effective and a lot more fun to use because it's a lot less risk of death. Although, if I come over here and I compare my times, my time for Death Spore arrows was 256, and then my times before I was using those, 248. So, yeah, it's not like a huge improvement, but it feels a lot better of an improvement. just for my own sanity. So anyway, there we go. There is kind of my take on Kerapac. He's probably my favorite boss in the game right now, just because it was a struggle to get to the point where I was able to beat him. And so now that I'm kind of doing it with some sort of skill, it's really nice to be able to not die and not be panicky and just overall enjoy the game. That was what I've always wanted to do with this thing. I wanted to learn the game, of course, so I would know like my terms and the like, but I just wanted to have fun, and I didn't care about being good at it exactly, or, you know, being able to tank things or face endgame content. I never want to go face Zuck or Zamorak or anything like that. I'm happy being like Kerapac, Raksha, a little bit. My goal is to still do log at Krill. Krill is one of my favorites. I have a 7-second kill on Krill, which is crazy because I wasn't trying to get a super fast time on him, but I did. So like I just like having some fun with it, and so I wanted to kind of share that with you guys, show you guys what I've been up to. I've been playing this game a lot. Again, archaeology is my favorite task as far as skills and all that stuff goes. Can I show you that actually? Let me see. Can I show you my skills? I can. Yeah, archaeology is at 101, and I think when I got it, because this used to be Jonas's account, when I first got the account, I think archaeology was like a 76 or an 80 or something, and so I've actually grown that up a lot. I hate cooking, makes no sense to me at all, but archaeology is cool, and it really helps you actually with battling because you have monolith relics and power-ups and all of that. Augmenting things through invention is nice as well, but to be fair, Jonas trained that up for me. I was helping out, but he really did it because he played on my account for a while and helped upgrade it and all. Got me some pets, like my little Raksha buddy here. I like him. He's adorable. So, I don't know. I like the game. I'm not going to do content on the game largely, but every now and then I might pop off with a quick little, hey, I learned how to do this kind of thing. I think I'm ready to try hard mode Kerapac now. I don't know if I want to try it solo before I take it on with Jonas and kind of try to surprise him a little bit, or if I just want to play it with Jonas, but that's probably going to be the latter. He's the reason I started playing it. He's the only reason I'm still playing it. I just wanted to know what was happening because Runescape season was upon us, and I didn't want to be completely lost when he was talking to people about this thing. So I wanted to know the terms and how it's done and all of that. He helped me out in getting my outfit, which I really like. I think it fits my personality pretty well. So, I don't know. There's my account. There is my attempt at Kerapac. I'm rambling because I don't really know how RuneScape content is done. So, I'm just me. Hi, I'm gonna be me. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here now. If you like this kind of thing, be sure to let me know. Maybe I'll try to do a little bit more every now and then, but also Jonas is the RuneScaper of the two of us, so if you want more RuneScape content, follow him on Twitch or join the Between the Lines Clips channel, which I upload sometimes some RuneScape highlights from him in his streams over there. I will link that down in the description as well. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys down the road for more. Maybe.